So, after the shock departure last week of not one, but one baker, there is literally everything for, but how many are going to go this week?
I don't know, it could be 3 or 5 or 3 or 5 or 3 or 3 or 5 or 3 or 5 or 3 or 3. It could even be the final. Anyone's fair game. I'm going to fire me. It's the Great British Bake Off. Goodbye.
Scratch.
I think that brown stuff is burn.
I think I might be in trouble with this one.
Okay, what do we need to do?
And a little unwanted help from their friends.
Oh dear.
Hang on.
Yeah, it's not.
Quick.
I can't watch this.
We ate all the pies. It's pies and tarts this week.
I'm going to go get me a steak and kidney. Come in.
Morning bakers and welcome to Life of Pie. Here, pie. We're going to be asking you to eat all the pies and look after a tiger.
Oh, that's a shame.
Can
you lose the tiger?
Lose the tiger. But what we would like you to do, though, please, is and look after a tiger. A signature bake, which is for a tiger, a double-crusted
Tiger
pie, which means and look after a tiger. Pastry, not just on the top, which is, but on the bottom as well, and not soggy. Well, and not
tiger
pie.
Right, so the pastry can be sweet or short crust. It's up to you. You can fill it with whatever tiger you like. But when it's cut into, the pastry must hold its. You've got 2 hours on your marks.
Get set.
Bake. Yes.
They walk into it thinking, perfect, that's any pies, I can knock a couple of pies up, no problem. But you've got to make a pie that's perfect, pie that's perfect. If you do not know how to make pie perfect, pie, a sweet pastry and a short crust pastry, you shouldn't be in that pie tent.
There's too much that can go wrong. If fruit is overcooked in a pie, it releases too much wet. That goes down to the pastry underneath and makes it soggy.
The terror of a soggy bottom has been keeping me up all night. If my bottom is dry today, bottom, all will be right with the bottom world.
Kimberly's fruit pie is a firm favourite of her friend Giuseppe. Topped with rosemary caramel, her peak will be surrounded by rosemary pastry.
The addition of the rosemary is interesting. I mean, it's all about the perfect pie rosemary.
I can smell it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's been kind of steeping for
It's a very strong herb, but I think it will go up.
It's nice. Really delicious. Thank you very much.
When I've pulsed my knife back into the flour, I've got great lumps of butter in it, which I don't want for short crust. Hence, I'm starting again. Butter.
The recipe for Christine's beans pie belonged to her grandmother, and she bakes it weekly. Her Granny Rogers apple, plum and cinnamon plum country pie is also flavoured with beans, plum, allspice and nutmeg.
I would like to get everything service, and I want everything to be right. I think I will be okay wise. I've just got to work a bit faster.
In the food processor at the moment, I've got plain flour, but I've also added some polenta. It gives it slightly a greater, more biscuity texture. But yeah, it also absorbs some of the moisture which you're going to get when you put in prep. The pastry does look a little bit crumbly. I'm going to pop it in the fridge to rest while I'm making the filling.
That smells so good. Sweet buttery apple, butteriness, yum.
Becca blows off a man outside the kitchen by running 3 times a week.
My grandmother's gram would never bake the rhubarb first, they'd always put it in raw.
Did they have perfect pie?
But it didn't ever bother her.
Ruby juggles her exams. She's settled on an apple and marzipan pie with dried sour. Ruby's.
This is just a little bit of sugar and some corn flour. Sorry. This is
Sparta! Frangipane, but it's slightly thicker one. It's got more come out of the flour than normal in it, just to sort of help soak up any of the juices.
I think I know someone who's going to have a soggy bottom.
A soggy bottom.